Namaste, I'm Shubhi Mathur and I welcome you all to yet another episode of Come Out of Your Comfort Zone series of Let Us Talk. Our elderly audience would be thinking, okay, thank you Let Us Talk for reminding us to support our children. Now if they come up to us and tell us that they want to start something new, something unconventional, या जो प्रोफेशन हमें नहीं पता था, we will give them our full support. Thanks to your talks, now we are aware that one should push themselves and motivate themselves. But just a reminder to our elderly audience that again and again we keep reminding you that age is just a number. We should continue to motivate ourselves, push ourselves at every stage, at every age of our life. Let us hear in our today's talk from our speaker, who is 74-year-old, how she chooses to amaze everyone with her zest, enthusiasm and motivation to come out of her comfort zone. So today we have with us Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi Gupta, who is 74 years old and is all set to reinvent herself at all stages of her life. Welcome Vijay Lakshmi ji. Welcome on Let Us Talk.
Hello.
So Vijay Lakshmi ji, I was given your reference by your daughter-in-law and she told me that, my mother-in-law is a very positive person. She keeps herself so occupied. We are amazed by the energy she has and she's a perfect example of age is just a number. And these days we are doing a series on Come Out of Your Comfort Zone. We've had previous episodes in this series which show how people chose different professions, left a cushioned life, or chose a parallel profession, or how they just pushed their boundaries to start something new. And then they saw the change, they saw the magic happening, and they explored something new about themselves. This episode is specifically for our elderly audience who feels at times कि अब हमने बहुत कर लिया. Now is the time to sit back, be in our own comfort zone and enjoy life. Little do they realize that being in comfort zone or being alone or just being on your own, just sitting idle leads to loneliness. So I want to know Vijay Lakshmi ji, you are 74 years old and you are still continuing your job. You're a full-time teacher, not even a part-time teacher. Usually, people pick a job कि 1-2 घंटे गए, कुछ as a special guest lectures दे दिए या कुछ talks दे दी. But you chose a full-time job even after retirement. So what motivated you to pick up this job?
In the very first place, teaching is my passion. And I had already made up my mind that as long as I'm living, I would love to teach. I don't want to give it up. And secondly, teachers in my school were very encouraging, and when I was in school, my English teacher, Mrs. Alva, God bless her, she's in heaven now, she always motivated me and told me that Vijay Lakshmi, you're going to become a great teacher one day. And I just followed her into her footsteps. I loved her teaching, the way she used to teach. I was motivated a lot by her, and I think, that is the reason. And since childhood only, it's my passion that I want to become a teacher. Actually, everybody is a teacher. My eldest sister was a principal in a school. My other eldest sister was another principal in the school for another 40 years. My younger sister is a journalist. And we're all my brother was a professor in a college. So we are all into the teaching line. And all thanks to my mother because she was also a teacher.
Wow.
So we are just following our passion and what our parents taught us. After I was not retired. I was never retired. Actually, our principal was going to Dubai and he told me that your company needs to Dubai. So I said, no, sir, I have kids with me. I cannot accompany you to Dubai. So I resigned and then I started looking up at the papers. This was somewhere in May. And I started looking up at the papers and suddenly there was an ad of saying that they needed a teacher. So I just went there. I knew I'm retired. I already went and my first sentence was, sir, I'm a retired teacher. So he said, no problem. Your English is so fluent that we need an English teacher. So they just wouldn't leave me. And that's how I'm continuing. And still they don't want to leave.
But doesn't it get tiring for you that, full day school, waking up early, throughout your life you've done that. Now you didn't want I should enjoy my morning tea, I should, take it easy in the morning. So didn't you want that comfort zone?
You won't believe, even on a holiday I get up at 4 o'clock.
No.
Because I'm so much used to it, It's
Yeah.
become sort of a fashion for me. Get up at 4 o'clock, start doing yoga, start reading, start doing exercises. Then I play a few games on my iPad. Then I have reading to do. Then I do my preparation of the school. I love doing what I'm doing. And I enjoy it. The day I stop enjoying, I'll leave everything.
Now let me share with our viewers what triggered me to have you here. Of course, I was given your reference, but what tempted me was I was told that at this age you undertook some counseling sessions to understand the mindset of modern day children. Now, this is a very big step. Usually people feel that therapy, counseling की जरूरत क्या है, आपस में बात कर लो, फालतू के चोचले हैं ये कि people don't talk about it these days to their family and friends and they prefer talking it outside. And most of the people have a big mental block towards therapy. And you undertook the sessions not for yourself, but to, make yourself more professional, to understand what children feel, how they react in a certain way. So instead of opting for these counseling sessions, first of all, didn't you thought, let me discuss with my children and understand? So what triggered you that counseling karu at this age, and you were open to it, your mindset was open to it, you were not biased towards some sessions. So how did you get into this counseling session?
Actually, the thing is that I teach the higher classes. I teach 8, 9, 10. That is 10 standard or adolescent age. And their mindset is so confused that they just can't understand at this age also what is right and what is wrong for them. So as a result of which, even when they misbehave in the class, difficult to manage them, but I do manage them because I have noticed one thing, unless you talk politely, unless you be kind to them, unless you try to understand their mindset, you'll never get to know what that child is, what's going in his mind. It was very necessary for me to have a counseling because I wanted to know how am I going to handle such children. Should I talk to them? Should I give them some advice? And the counseling did help me because he said that at this age, these children are not interested in counseling from teachers. They prefer doing things on their own and helping them out, with their problems and all. Trying to make it easier for them. Of course, we don't get into their personal lives because that's not teachers. We just try to help them. We try to be kind to them. We try to help them as much as we can with the studies, with whatever they need. And that's it. And then I was told by the therapist that these children, the adolescent age, they think that we are interfering with them, which we should not do. But at the same time, being kind and being helpful with them and smiling all the time, it is, encouraging the child that no, you can do. It's not that you cannot do. It's very necessary that we motivate the children.
But what prompted you to undertake these sessions? How did you even get the idea? Normally people feel कि अरे हम में इतना experience है. Throughout my life I have been teaching. I come from a family of teachers. My mother was a teacher and who can understand the profession better than me? So usually लोगों में ये भी हो जाता है कि अरे we have the experience, we have everything. Don't tell us what to do. So what prompted you to take these sessions? How did you even get the idea for undertaking these sessions?
Actually, my children have this sessions with the therapists and all, and when they give me their feedback, I really enjoy it thoroughly, and I feel yes, once in a while I must also see what is this therapy and go to a counselor, find out what's all this about, and I loved it. I simply loved it. All thanks to my kids, I simply loved it, and
So
I'll be going for it some more.
That you have an open mindset, an accepting mindset. You have no mental
Absolutely.
blocks. Yeah, which is very encouraging. Yeah.
I will be continuing with the therapy. Yeah, because it's helping me a lot.
Yeah.
There were quite a many questions which were unanswered in my mind, and I was just thinking about it. How do I go about it? Whom do I ask? Whom do I share all these feelings with? And then best thing I thought was, frankly speaking, nobody is really interested in listening to you. Listening to you in the sense, you know, if you talk good things, everybody welcomes you. But if you go on with अरे ये अरे वो, तो उनको ये लगता है कि ये हमारी जिंदगी में भी गम है, यही नहीं सब कुछ है. I mean,
and you have really come out of your comfort zone because you didn't let age stop you. You didn't let this mindset affect you that, okay, I'm 74 now, better be at home. Why commute all the way to school? Why hurry up things? Age does give alarm. And but you were clear that I will not come in that zone, trap of comfort zone. Now, after having so many talks, I actually feel that comfort zone is a trap. It stops our growth. It, it blocks us, it holds us. So it is so good that you didn't fall in the trap and you chose to continue what you wanted to do. So on this note, what message do you have for our viewers?
First of all, I think you create a hobby. Yeah. My hobby is reading. My hobby is walking. And my hobby is swimming.
Oh, wow. Swimming
I love to do it
also. Wow, wonderful.
Yes. Because you're taking care of two things. One, your hobby, and one, your health. I feel if health is lost, everything is lost.
Actually, people don't realize that why hobby is important. As a kid, we always thought hobby is extracurricular. Chalo, pursue it. You should learn to multitask. But as we grow, we realize that how important it is to pursue a hobby, to have a hobby for your own mental health also.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because having a hobby keeps you occupied, Yeah. Because I believe empty mind is devil's workshop. So you be busy, you keep yourself busy, you do things which interest you. That's more important. Things that interest you. I love reading. I love to go swimming. I love to go walking. I love to do chatting. I do lots of things. I love to play games. On my tablet, I love to play games and I feel so happy when I win. And the best thing is when I get full marks, I pat myself also. But yes, you have done well. Yes, you have done well. And I always have a belief,
Yeah, that's a form of self.
And I always have a belief, you always gift people without reason. That is the best thing I know. Because it's not necessary. देखो, birthday के दिन तो मिलता ही है, anniversary के दिन तो मिलता ही है, इसके दिन तो मिलता ही है. अभी, when I feel like gifting myself, I buy a gift and I say, this gift is for you because you have been a good girl. I mean, I would like to give a message to everyone. Don't depend on others for your happiness, for your own happiness, and you'll see that you'll be happier. Rather than depending on somebody and, feeling, oh no, I'm not happy at all. What is this? It should have been something different, When we have expectations, then those expectations, when they go down, then our mindset also changes and there are many things coming on the way. But best thing is keep yourself busy, keep yourself occupied and be happy. Happiness is a must. And be positive.
Actually, even I feel that, when you are dependent on others for your happiness, when you're emotionally dependent on others, we don't realize we become a parasite.
Exactly.
We get so much, we have so much expectations from that person.
Used to.
Sometimes they are unrealistic also. So learn to create your own happy zone. Yeah.
Exactly. Even my relatives, my sisters, especially my sisters and my brothers were all the time after me because all of them are absolutely fine, retired with their grandchildren. They are having a great time. They're enjoying themselves. At the same time, I'm also enjoying myself as and when it is possible because doing what you want to do and you're enjoying yourself. I think इससे बड़ी happiness कुछ नहीं है. कि आप वो कर रहे हो जो आपका दिल कर रहा है करने को. आपको उसमें खुशी मिल रही है.
Thank you, Vijay Lakshmi ji, for sharing your thoughts with us. You definitely, clearly reflect the message that don't fall in the trap of comfort zone. Don't let it stop you. Do what you want to do. Instead of falling in that comfort zone, create a happy zone. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show. Thank you.